make me wanna kiss you like baby kiss Wayne, and make you call me daddy like baby do Wayne. Damn, that shit sounds gay, it's insane. I guess that's the price the Lord pay for fame.
Big Lack, how you doing, Wayne? Big everything good? My bad. Got the whole family here.
So you kissed the girl, right?
Hey, I'm not a person he kissed.
They would kiss each other in front of their own girls?
Yeah, and he said it was just like a loving type of thing. He also said he wouldn't kiss his own son on the mouth.
50 Cent has exposed so many celebrities now that he single-handedly carries the tag of being the sole drama queen of the rap industry. This time around, he has Lil Wayne on his radar. Poor guy, he never really had a shot against the exposing legend. No one really does. It's become a bit repetitive, the accusations 50 Cent makes about his fellow rap artists from the American music industry. So it isn't much of a surprise that he claimed Lil Wayne has been caught doing hanky-panky with none other than Birdman. But he broke the news in signature 50 Cent style. Instead of coming to the media, his latest song had a whole section of rap dedicated to this incident.
Make me wanna kiss you like baby kiss Wayne, and make you call me daddy like baby do Wayne. Damn, that sounds gay, it's insane.
For all our curious viewers, the song is called Part-Time Lover and is obviously a hit like all his pieces. No surprise there, though he does get extra points for the innovation. When he was confronted later in an interview, he jokingly threw vague responses. The interviewer demanded to know if his claims had any truth to them. He initially described the lyrics of his rap.
Hey baby, damn, it's your brain. Make me wanna kiss you like baby kiss Wayne. Make you call me daddy like baby do Wayne. Damn, that shit sounds gay, it's insane.
Now that got everyone's minds rolling into action. Not even the interviewer was able to figure out whether he was serious or was all this a fat, ridiculous joke. But the interviewer knew that this was his only chance at extracting the truth from him. Upon further interrogation, he seemingly confirmed what we already knew.
To him and baby being gay. And,
I just said he was kissing, man. You know, I said, that sounds gay, don't it?
Boom. That was one big bombshell that 50 hurled at us in his classic 50 Cent style. Random and unexpected. Well, that was all the proof we needed. Thank you, 50. You really make our days with your exposing episodes and juicy gossip. Fans have the most outrageous responses to 50's revelation. They are done with him playing the same games with multiple celebrities. A furious fan commented, "I think everyone needs to mind their business. So what if they're gay? I'm over this. They all got secrets. Everybody is skeletons. No one is innocent." We agree, girl. It is time the music industry moves on from trying to make people come out of the closet or shame them for it. It is getting tiring to see history repeat itself. On the other hand, a large handful of fans found this to be another publicity stunt from 50, who's been seen pulling crazy stunts for his 10 seconds of fame. A hater explained the mindset of 50 in quite a straightforward manner. 50 knew his label wasn't pushing his music anymore, so to stay relevant in music, he was using beef to get a buzz. Mixtape format helped both artists succeed. Marketing genius. Not real beef, just a smokescreen. This confirmation only leads us to dig deeper into the dynamics of 50 and Lil Wayne's relationship. Maybe that will explain why 50 decided it was time to call the shots. Well, there is some obvious beef between the two. They have been seen passing derogatory remarks about each other in various settings. Like this one time, 50 referred to Lil Wayne as whore.
You also recently called him a whore as well. Like, what was that about? Like,
I did that. I call him a whore because he f with anybody. Anybody for money is a whore. It's a metaphor.
Ouch. That is some harsh conversation, and it confirms our suspicions that the two artists aren't on good terms anymore. Let's take a look at the possible reasons that led to their fallout. Obviously, it must have something to do with the fading attention 50 was getting as the top music rapper back in the early 2000s. Lil Wayne just happened to be the next in line to take 50 Cent's spot. Not his fault. 50's career faced a vicious burnout. It's not like you can stay at the top of the mark for as long as you live. You are bound to get replaced somehow. That replacement, however, was not taken well by our lovely 50, and he resorted to nasty means to get even with Lil Wayne. That also got him a lot of attention, which was an added benefit. It was obviously a win-win situation for 50. Back in 2007, both parties started passing subliminal hateful comments on each other back and forth. When 50 was asked about his thoughts on the then rising star Lil Wayne, he turned sour and refused to give him any credit on his work.
Mixtapes? He wouldn't even be making a mixtape because I invented that.
but there's no significance in that. When he freestyles on the mixtape, it's in song format because he's following my format.
Rather, he accused Wayne of following his footsteps and copying his mixtape format, which he had apparently introduced back in 2002 to gain popularity. He further added,
when he freestyles on the mixtape, it's in song format because he's following my format. But they asked me about him like we're the same.
real cocky 50, definitely not a good look to surviving an industry as power-driven as the one you're in. That way of talking and expression was a clear indication of his rancid thoughts about Lil Wayne. A lot of fans did not like their two most favorite rappers having a hostile face-off like Hungry Wolves. They thought both the artists were better than that. A fan objected 50's claim, saying, "Coming for a spot that Wayne already had, don't get me wrong, 50 was on fire when he came out, but Wayne was already out dropping heat. Y'all forgetting Wayne was dropping mixtapes way before 2007. If you're a real Wayne fan, you'll know he started in 2002. Well, people coming to Lil Wayne's defense looks all cute and everything, but he doesn't need anyone shielding him, especially keyboard warriors, because Lil Wayne isn't too far off when it comes to comebacks. He jumped to the conclusion when asked about 50. The interviewer mentioned one of the tracks that 50 had accused Lil Wayne of copying. When requested to give him an account of his views on that, he chose to deflect the situation using humor and sarcasm.
You said it never rained in Southern California?
Cool guy. Fans loved his careless demeanor and his decision to sensibly not comment a lot on this matter. A fan said, "Wayne is smart. He didn't let 50 get into his head." Another one said, "The only career 50 couldn't end." Agreed, but sadly the brawl couldn't be prevented as much as both the fan clubs wanted to. From there on, the mass grew more and more chaotic with each passing day until both of them were at opposite ends. 50 did not stop at one song because, come on, it's never enough for that guy. He released yet another album called Curtis sometime later. And you guessed it right, it also had chunks of rap with clear jabs at Lil Wayne. This time around, he went harsher and said that Lil Wayne's girlfriend Trina was cheating on him with Buck. That was low, 50, even for you. On the other hand, we also know 50 to be true to his words. He knows what he's talking about. His comment on Lil Wayne and Birdman's relationship was further confirmed later on by Turk. And Turk made some interesting revelations about Birdman's homosexuality that no one had any idea about.
Kissing and how Birdman would kiss him and Lil Wayne when they were teenagers, and here's what he had to say.
It's just like somebody hitting somebody on the ass. You know what I'm saying? When they playing basketball, that don't mean they gay.
This explains the strangely intimate relationship Birdman shares with all his male fellow artists. No wonder 50 knew this and so much more. While Turk's statement verified 50's accusations, the poor guy knew he had messed up big time. He went to try and clear the air with his justifications.
Every male have some type of gay game that they play with their homeboy.
But to no vein, it was already too late. A lot had been spoken and heard. Even the commentator who played Turk's audios in her show doesn't believe a word Turk said in an attempt to mend the damage.
There's more to it. He said they would also kiss, like kiss me like in front of their girls and stuff like that.
What you mean?
Like to show love to each other.
They would kiss each other in front of their own girls?
Yeah.
Yeah, girl, we are also in disbelief. Touching someone's butt and random lip to lip is not how you greet friends after all. There has to be something more than that for such a high level of frankness. On the contrary, it's become a ritual for 50 to pass such remarks on people. It has turned into a cycle where he lets out a secret with a big celeb name attached to it. Intentionally or unintentionally, gets asked to clarify his slip-up, reveals the secret, and gets to be in the headlines for days to come. In the past, he pulled off a similar stunt with Puff Daddy. Now, here is another similarity.
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner thieves.
Puff Daddy and 50 have also seemingly had a nasty fallout. Is it because of the jealousy factor in their professional fields or something more? That is the story for another time. Their beef, however, did not fail to turn heads.
It's going to really open and broaden everybody's horizons. Yeah, definitely. I was looking for you. I tell you, get your hand out of my pocket, man. Get your hand out of my pocket. I see what you're doing.
Not just that, we have a lot of other celebrities whom 50 has had similar issues. Kanye West, Madonna, Will Smith, and the list goes on. It's finally time to acknowledge the fact that 50 is just an attention-hungry person who feeds off making others miserable and bringing their deepest, darkest secrets to the surface. Or is something else brewing beneath all this? Guess we'll see. That's it for today, folks. Until next time, goodbye.